Monday, and Luis Alvarez, CEO of the Alvarez Technology Group, is with us here on Power Talk Radio. Luis, welcome back.
Thank you, Mark. How are you today?
Doing really well. We've got an interesting story here off of CNBC about how Bitcoin and Ether have slid. Their values have slid because China's Communist Party is cracking down on cryptocurrencies. And what are they doing? Outlawing them?
To the surprise of virtually no one, because China has been hinting at this for a while, they outlawed cryptocurrencies across their country, including things like crypto mining, which is a way of people increasing the amount of crypto that they have by using very sophisticated algorithms to gather them up. And the issue here is that a lot of countries are quietly backing China's approach to cryptocurrencies, because cryptocurrencies, for those that are not in the know, are simply backed by nothing. Unlike the US dollar that's backed by the full faith in whatever the United States, and all sovereign currencies are backed by their governments. Crypto is more like the stock market. It's backed by investors.
By investors' beliefs.
Exactly. And it's worth only as much as the next guy is willing to pay for it. So if you look at Bitcoin, which is the most famous cryptocurrency, it was worth a couple bucks when it first started, and now it's up to $40,000 per Bitcoin.
Right.
But it varied by tens of thousands of dollars over the course of a year. So it's not for the faint of heart to invest in cryptocurrencies, but because they sit outside of the controls of things like the US Fed and the World Bank, there's been a move afoot to try to eliminate them or regulate them. And China just took the biggest step they could, which is to get rid of it altogether.
But why wouldn't the market factor in the uncertainty of the Chinese Communist government into the price of Bitcoin and say, well, we don't really care how much Bitcoin activity there is involving Chinese companies. You can never count on it being there tomorrow.
Well, and that's what all these cryptocurrency exchanges who manage those transactions are betting on. It's like, hey, yeah, this happened. We kind of knew it was going to happen at some point, so it shouldn't have any effect on us. But it's only the first, in my mind, only the first step in this process of reining in these unregulated currencies that are now worth billions of dollars, when you take them all in, because there's so many different exchanges. And the other element about cryptocurrency, it's really been the reason that cyber criminals have been able to really just proliferate at the level that they have, because they have this completely unregulated way of getting paid that's out of control of anybody. And a lot of countries are looking at controlling those exchanges as a way of dampening down ransomware and other breaches.
All right, and that's Luis Alvarez, CEO of the Alvarez Technology Group, joining us today on Power Talk. Online, it's alvareztg.com. At AlvarezTG is the Twitter handle, and Luis, the toll-free number for the I-Team.
Give us a call at 866-78-I-Team. That's 866-784-8236.